So, I think it's time we be honest about something here. Hey, everybody, it's your buddy Mojo in my most raw of forms. And for the record, I'm not supporting cigar smoke, cigarette smoke, any type of thing like that. So, before YouTube tries to control this video, I want to make sure I put it in there that I'm not promoting any of that. That's just me trying to relax. And I want to talk about a few things. Um, First and foremost, I'm on the TikTok platform, like most people on social media today, and a few months ago, I started talking about mental health and everything of that sort, and I was expressing about how I felt mentally I was changing, and emotionally I was a little bit on the more distraught side, and one of those things that made me feel that way is loss, and as you all may know, uh, a very close friend of mine who I did consider a brother, and still do to this day, uh, Fox Goose Riggs, passed right before Christmas of 2021. And it led me to make a number of decisions that I just felt were impactful in my own life. Now, here I am roughly 3 months later at the end of March, and I was thinking about it the other day when I was sitting down with my new girlfriend, and it's tough. It's tough for me to show her videos and give her an idea of, hey, I'm a YouTuber. I may be a small channel with only 40 subscribers as of this video's date, but I'm a YouTuber in every sense of the word. And it's something I like to do for fun. Well, folks, it hasn't been fun for me for months. From the time period that Goose and his brother didn't have internet, so we couldn't game as much together, to moments like T-Lou, Last of Us multiplayer factions being nothing but trolly, toxic people with their hacks and their wall banging and stuff like that. Stuff I learned to try to do to combat that. And then in the end, as you saw by my "Is it worth it to play" video, I just completely deleted the app and the game from my hard drive, which is sad because I'd like to go back and play the single player mode again on Grounded for all of you. Um, But I find myself occasionally going back to the state of the channel videos and going back to some of the stuff for T-Lou. And like I showed her the other day, my current girlfriend, a video with my friend Lady K and Jakin and Goose. And the moment I heard Goose's voice, it made me jump to another video where it was with my buddy Fallen Angel, Jakin, and Goose. And the funny tie-in where we were talking about Dick Unicycle. And it was bittersweet because I heard a man who, in my darkest hour of after my relationship with my child's mother went sideways, um, was there for me and was my rock. And yes, I have my roommate and my sister and some very close friends, and now my current girlfriend, which who has been extremely supportive of me. But I started to feel this man's presence again, and it was just is impactful enough that when you use terms, when you manifest those verbal terms to another human being, that they're real. And for me personally, I call this man my brother. You know, I call him my brother, not my brother. You know, I like the Jamaican sense of the word, you know, and it's not a good accent, so forgive me. But I called Goose my brother for many reasons, and I called his brother Disruptor also my brother, and Disruptor has been extremely supportive of me. He's trying to help me get into a career with him as well and move forward. But I can't speak for Disruptor when I say this, but for me, a man a couple states away from where they live, bonded with this man on multiple occasions, just talking about things, and he gave me so much guidance at his age of 50ish, right there, just before he turned 50. And for a man that I'd never dated, he gave me so much strong advice, not only with relationships and love, but life in general, and kept me focused. And it came me to the conclusion that I've let go of a lot of things that I used to once love and care about, because after he passed, it was too much for me to continue playing certain games like The Last of Us, and I've been wanting to sit down with his brother, who's been grinding to get his life together after his brother's loss, and even him and I had talked about picking up the mantle for Resident Evil 6 on my playlist here on YouTube, and running with it, because he was the original Fox Goose Rig, so to speak. But John was always the Fox Goose Rigs, like the Goose Man, and it was just hard for me personally to continue to have these fun times when he wasn't around to have them with. Yeah, at times he frustrated me. Yeah, there was times where he went to do revives in factions multiplayer that he just like, fuck, why did you do this? But that wasn't the man behind the scenes, and he he got me through so many tough times and kept me from thoughts of self harm and things of that sort, that I'm very happy to have made his friendship and his acquaintance. And we always talked about meeting in real life and like face to face and going out to the bar and trying to pick up girls, silly stuff like that, guy stuff. And he always talked about how, he would die alone and he didn't have this and stuff of that sort. And I realize I'm just rambling, but he didn't die alone. He had so many friends online that loved him for his personality and his vibrance. Such a big man with such a much bigger heart. And I've tried for the last 3 months to deal with it and to move past it. But I realized that his loss was extremely painful for me. And it still is. And I I'll be 36 next month, and it's too much sometimes to face things alone. And even when you have the support of your friends and your loved ones, and you're still alone in those moments. And I wanted to put it out there that through a lot of things and times that we have in life, that you're not alone. And with work frustrations I've had lately, and with genuine hardship, it's been so close to that break for me personally, that I started to let little old tendencies come out, like fingernail painting, and a little bit more of an emo, My Chemical Romance kind of side come out, that punk rock music. And I realized that I just started letting that pain and that anger out, not just of his death, but my buddy Zach's death from years ago, and things of that sort, to just let these things come to fruition, come and manifest out loud. And for a natural Taoist as myself, who practices spirituality and meditation and yoga and things to refocus my mind every day to come together, that I realized that 3 months removed, I still have not fully dealt with the passing of Fox Goose Riggs. And it's been hard for me to game without it. It's been hard for me to look back at our past videos without him. So I'm going to continue this YouTube channel as long as I can, because it was originally just something fun, that it was something passing, and I kept trying to reinforce, hey, I have this excuse, I have this reason, I have this explanation for why I'm not doing videos. The truth be told, I'm not right. I haven't been right for so many years of my adult life. 18 years I feel like I've been amiss, and that's a story for another day. But I've tried to hold it together, and recently I realized I just haven't succeeded at that. And that's not a fallacy or a failure on my part. It's a failure to recognize how I feel inside. And us as men don't ever really get to share that. So, a few things before I end this video I wanted to share. Um, One of them is, please, at the end of most of my videos, I've said, stay toasty and frosty, friends. I've stolen that little bit of a thought and adapted it to my own thing. Stay toasty is in, stay warm and humbled inside, but stay frosty is in you don't know what the next day comes, let alone the next moment. And hug your loved ones. Make sure every one of them, whether they be virtual, in real life, your families, your friends, anybody you consider, a part of you and your life, make sure they know how much you care, how much you love them. And it's okay to tell a perfect stranger you love them if you mean that from the heart, if you care about them. I mean, that's how relationships start. But relationships aren't just romantic and sexual, they are these friendships that last forever. And mine with Goose is eternally forever now. It's a spiritual thing. And I hope from wherever he decided to go, because I knew he was mad at God and stuff, but I knew he was a very religious man at heart, regardless of his hardships, that I hope he's looking down on me and realizing, man, Mojo, what the hell's wrong with you, man? Don't be like this. And instead, I'm thinking, John, I'm not like this because of the life I live. It's because of you. You helped me find the confidence to express myself, to open up and be a man, and make sure that people understand that in the year of 2022, or 2020 Part 2, as I like to call it, that we need to be recognized too for everything that's inside of us. So stay toasty and frosty, my friends, means be aware of your surroundings and the ones that are around you and love them every single day and make sure they know because tomorrow isn't promised. The second thing I wanted to mention is for the month of April, between work and this new budding relationship and some other things, I'm going to stream as much as I can. She's very supportive of this. We'll see if I can get her to the channel, which would be really neat because I've been striving for, other people to be in the channel. But when you have such inconsistencies in real life, it's hard to find the time. So I don't understand how these daily YouTubers do it. Besides, it is their job. I don't want to ever make this my job. I want this to stay fun. And in recent months, it's just been absolutely anything but. Um, but I still love you guys for being there and supporting me, all 40 of you. That being said, I have some Elden Ring stuff I'm going to be putting out soon again. And I'm going to go back to doing some Fortnite. Our buddy Arby should be coming back from his stage of boot camp here soon. So I'm looking forward to that because it'll be bringing some more Among Us, hopefully. And going to be doing some other stuff. But I don't want to promise anything now to you guys because I want to break those promises. And 40 subscribers or not, small channel or not, it's still an experience. That's what I changed it. It's not just a small channel, it's an experience. And I want you guys to continue to have fun and experience things with me. And I want to be able to bring that fun and vibrance that I have in my personality to you. So hopefully soon, that personality will return. I feel it. But I had to share and make this video today. I had to. I felt compelled to. So as my laundry finishes to go here, I want to leave you guys with a few parting words. Take care of your mental health. Take care of those around you. And make sure you focus on you too. Don't dump everything into everyone else. Make sure there's time for you. Because if you don't, you might feel like this. And with all fun things aside, give me 1 second here. Just want to show off the vibrant hair. Just wanted to show off that vibrant pandemic hair that I've braided to help meet the monk-esque meditation state that I'm in. And gonna end the video now. So stay toasty and frosty, friends. I will see you again soon. Peace and love, and take care of yourselves.